Hello and welcome. This is Sports This Morning. We're broadcasting live from Channels TV Sports Center in Lagos, Nigeria. I'm Austin Okunakman.
Good morning and welcome. I'm Cecilia Omogbe.
Good morning. It's great to have you join us again. I'm Tayo Salam.
Okay, let's get started with the show. The Super Eagles of Nigeria are off to Kigali in Rwanda for the African Nations Championship ahead of the game against Niger Republic, which is on Monday. But the tournament starts tomorrow.
That's right, Cecilia. The Super Eagles off to Kigali. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid, they are off to the courts of arbitration for sports.
Yeah,
they are contesting that ban handed over to them by FIFA. They said, no, we're not guilty of any wrongdoing. CAS, help us.
Yeah, we'll see how that pans out. From Madrid, we'll go to New York.
That's right.
Where Deontay Wilder will put his WBC heavyweight title on the line against Arthur Spilka. Will it be another wild finish for the unbeaten American boxer? Austin, if I want to ask that question again, will it be another knockout victory for Deontay Wilder?
25 fights, Tayo Salam, 24 by knockout. 34 by knockout.
Yes.
Massive.
Yes.
Deontay Wilder. I like that. Another wild finish. He's a beast. He's a beast on the ring.
He's a knockout artist.
And that's why everyone that loves heavyweight boxing at the moment saying, okay, bring Deontay Wilder and Anthony Joshua. Let's have a knockout fight. Let's see how many times the boxer will go.
Joshua has not even gotten up to start stage. I
Well,
think he needs to
but
get
he's
some
showing
fights.
promise.
He needs
15,
Austin.
Cecilia.
He needs to get more fights.
Knockout.
I mean, he's not close to that heavyweight.
But
I mean, come on, he's not
Cecilia's
close.
got a point.
So that's the fight we all want to
Anthony
see.
Joshua
Yeah, but
should win.
we're
I
gonna
don't
see it
want to see the
eventually.
fight, no.
We're gonna see
the
it
fight I
eventually.
want to see is Tyson Fury and of course Deontay Wilder because I love the way both of them talk.
Yeah, but
that's the fight I just want to see.
Yeah, but where Austin is coming from is two knockout artists
That's
going,
right. That's right.
against each other. But then, like Cecilia said, Anthony Joshua hasn't gotten to that level just yet. He will be there in a couple of years, who knows? And we might see that fight eventually. But right now, it's all about Arthur Spilka, in New York on Saturday. Deontay Wilder says he's gonna knock him out. We'll find out if that happens eventually. But what we know for sure is going into this particular bout, Deontay Wilder is the favorite.
Okay, well, we'll wait for that. Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid are heading to the Court of Arbitration for Sports. I think this is something FIFA really needs to bring out regulations and ensure that they are strictly adhered to, because we cannot encourage the signing of minors, particularly players where the agents at the back is gaining everything. So when it happened to Barca, we thought it was a conspiracy theory.
Nope.
Now, investigations have fished out Real Madrid and Atletico Madrid right there in Spain. So it's something that the officials of the Spanish La Liga even needs to look into before Real Madrid and Atletico heads to CAS.
Yeah, I think what Real Madrid are actually saying, they feel they have a case simply because they feel that some of the teenagers affected are actually the children, the sons of the present coach. They're actually arguing that if you cannot even sign, the sons of their coach, Zinedine Zidane, who stayed in Spain, and the children are also there and all that, that means there's something wrong, that FIFA actually needs to check their facts right for them to start giving them ban and all that.
Yeah, but then FIFA won't come out with this kind of decision without thorough investigations and all that. So, but you expect Atletico and Real Madrid to fight back, which is what they're doing, because according to them, they've not done anything wrong. So they will take the case, they will appeal it, we'll find out if they are successful at the end of the day. But then the implications of this particular ban could be very great for Real Madrid in particular. New manager Zinedine Zidane, I'm sure in the summer he would like to bring in his own players, but then he might not have that opportunity, which could affect his progress as Real Madrid manager.
They can appeal because Barcelona appealed, so they just had one more transfer window, and at that time they bought like 5 players. That was the period they signed Suarez and some other 5 players and all that. So they now had to, if they can appeal and they won, not that the ban should be lifted. I'm not sure it's going to be lifted, but they can actually, how do I put it now, like suspend it. It could start maybe in the next transfer window, January and summer, not this particular one coming in, because Real Madrid, I think, someone was actually talking about the fact that they actually need a left fullback because of that wing. Maybe they will need a player like that. And also with news of Karim Benzema going to Arsenal, PSG on Ronaldo's neck, build Manchester United and all that. So it simply means they wouldn't want to actually sell any player, or if any of them want to leave, definitely they wouldn't even how would they start getting players to actually, replace those ones that they will go? I think they will just appeal. Maybe it will be suspended. Then this summer they can buy as much players as they can.
Right.
Then the suspension will start from January. But the fact that FIFA, they will win the appeal, I'm not sure they will win it. There's too much evidence against them.
Okay, even with that evidence, a twist to it, Tyra and Cecilia, is that they can sign players, but they cannot register them.
Yes.
So I get signed at Real Madrid or Atletico, and I'm just waiting. Like, well, you go to Wikipedia, you Google Austin, and you see Real Madrid player, but everybody say, when is this guy going to have some action? So I think on that
like
premise,
Adan Turan, you have to wait.
so I think on that premise, the same to this. I think we have a case to prove. Like, we can actually allow sign players. That means it's a bit soft, like a tap on the wrist. So let's see if CAS can just bring us out of this. We have a case beyond every reasonable doubt that we are actually not guilty in terms of signing minors.
Yeah, we'll find out what happens eventually. And we can actually see an upside to this in the sense that perhaps this might be the opportunity for Real Madrid, to actually achieve continuity. It's been a lot of times where Real Madrid just sign players and you wonder where those players are going to play because they have a crack squad already. So perhaps this time around, Real Madrid will just, carry on with the squad they have already.
That's right.
Build, with this team, continuity, and who knows, they might actually go ahead to achieve, great things.
And another opportunity to look at the B team.
Exactly.
Look at the lower team and then see how you can promote players into the top team. So I think in all, it's going to make both clubs sit up, not just them.
Sure. And other clubs as well.
Yeah, other clubs as well. And I'm sure FIFA will be looking at England next.
It shows you how serious FIFA take this particular issue. Signing of minors and underage players. They take it seriously. They've got people watching, all over the world. So if you think you can get away with it, nah. Right. You're so wrong.
You will not just be going too far with it. And while we wait for the news to come up, Tayo, remember, Cecilia, that the last AGM of the Nigeria Football Federation, something like this came up, that there's going to be a monitoring system to ensure that our young players don't fall into the hands of rogue agents, and to guide them in terms of the type of contract they sign. Well, we even had a discussion that the NFL was even saying we will not just issue ITC's international transfer certificate the way agents want or players want. We're going to follow the contract down to the club to be sure that it's what is good for the player and it's for developmental purposes. Maybe that's why we're still waiting to see what's going to come out of Siemens' contract.
Okay, we'll just see how that's going to pan out. But I think Real Madrid, for me, I think they'll definitely win the appeal in CAS. I mean, not to sign, not for the ban to be lifted. Maybe they just give them time to quickly buy players like Barcelona did the last time. And of course, two transfers, just January and summer. They can survive, even with the kind of squad they have right now. I think Real Madrid can even survive for 2 years, barring no injury.
Surely, and they still have this January transfer window. It doesn't cover this window at all.
But you don't get the players,
quality players
that you need. And no, there's which player? I think any player that's possible right now.
If you're trying to get a player.
I thought Torres was signed in January.
Torres.
Yeah, when he left Liverpool to Chelsea.
Exactly.
What I'm saying now, presently now, if you look at it, there's actually no good player that wants to leave right now.
The good players everywhere.
They explain. I mean, we know Real Madrid. Real Madrid will definitely.
The players that are still available to play in the Champions League. It will be very hard though. It's very hard to get those kind of players. But they're there.
That's why scouts are being paid so much to go get us that player. And it's Real Madrid.
And it's Real.
And it's Real Madrid. And Real Madrid will not just sign any player. That's it. It had to be Galacticos. The player had to be worth it in terms of merchandise and everything.
He'll make him his own Galactico.
Yeah, you go get that player. So that
player needs to be worth it.